how though do I know what my customer wants? Like, I always think that that's a big question mark from a customer experience perspective, right? Like, how are you figuring out, is it two lines? Do I put the audio? Do I put the video in the blog? Like, depending on the content, are you in your position taking a look at each? Are you taking a look at the customer's experience with like a brand and a company, or are you taking a look at the content first and saying, hey, this is a good layout? Or maybe it's probably a mixture of both, but like, how are you figuring out what is the best experience for the customer?
No, great question. And I think it's a combination of both, like you mentioned, but also one added point would be the maturity level of the organization. So, for example, if they have Google Analytics and they have insights into what is doing well, what's not doing well, you can figure that out, or which breakpoints are they reading. So, you can analyze data if they have that capability. But if not, then you kind of take on the benchmark of the best practices and kind of start from that for organizations that are now revamping themselves and have never written content before and on and with us at Conibus helping asking us to help them figure out how should we really start. Um,
Yeah.
we have both kinds of clients and both kinds of customers that I work very closely with in understanding. We have somebody that's very interesting is we were looking at the Google Analytics and made decisions to actually not do the best practices because it didn't work for their clients and their customers. Versus
Interesting.
yeah, so I think a lot depends on your customer behavior and behavior patterns and who your demographics are. Because you might think, as an example, you might think blogs work very well in general. And so you keep creating this content, but your customers actually are interested in case studies. So if you're an organization that's not mature, I would highly recommend trying and testing. Experimental
Mhm.
marketing is the first way for you, but if you have some kind of insights into your customer behavior, then you leverage on that and start building blocks on those.